Excellency, sir. Nice to see you after a long time. Yes, sir. Well done. Well done. Well done. Excellency, sir.
Well done. How are you? Good evening.
Excellency.
Welcome, sir.
I still know you. I know now. I know, okay.
Excellency,
How are you?
you're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome, Your Excellency. Okay.
The Nigeria Governors Forum at our first meeting of the year 2022, deliberated on several matters of national importance and concluded as follows. On the Electoral Act, governors commended the Senate of the Federal Republic for accelerating the removal of the contentious clause in the draft electoral bill, and hope that the second chamber, the House of Representatives, would also follow suit so that the revised electoral bill can return to Mr. President for accent, so that that can then enable the various institutions, particularly INEC, to proceed apace with its responsibilities towards the various elections in 2022 and 2023. The forum also discussed the issue around petroleum subsidy and concluded to engage the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress on how best to address this issue without causing any disaffection, but with a view to salvaging the Nigerian economy for the Nigerian people at the end of the day. So we shall be engaging the Nigerian Labour Congress as subnational leaders, and with a view to ensuring that the outcome of our engagement would also be fed into the national discourse. We also discussed the health update, particularly in relation to COVID-19 infections, and expressed happiness that the current Omicron variant has been declining progressively. However, we also noted that there is need for states led by us to ramp up the COVID-19 vaccination exercise. On nutrition, which remains priority of the government, governors concluded that there is need to increase our support in terms of budgetary provisions for our nutrition. We received presentations from the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council, PEBEC, on the ease of doing business, and discussed the next phase of the ease of doing business survey with the Special Advisor to Mr. President on ease of doing business, Dr. Oduwole, and the Country Director of the World Bank, Dr. Shubham Chowdhury. The presentation elaborated on the need to step up the reforms towards improving the investment and business climate at the subnational level. Governors also reviewed the recently launched National Development Plan 2021 to 2025 with a view to ensuring that the National Development Plan is aligned to individual state development plans that have been produced or in the process of being produced to ensure synergy between the development efforts by the federal as well as state governments. Thank you very much. The National Economic Council, chaired by the Vice President of Nigeria, has been dealing with this issue over time. And really, it is not up to subnationals to decide on what happens to PMS prices. It is an entirely exclusive responsibility of the federal government. However, we are critical stakeholders and we are members of the National Economic Council, so we contribute to debates in the National Economic Council. And but ultimately, whatever we contribute to, it is a decision of the Economic Council. It's not the decision of governors at all. Well, the assets that we discussed relate to assets from the NIPP, which belong to federal, state, and local governments. And our view, as expressed, is simply that you cannot dispose of the assets without the concurrent clearance of owners of the assets, joint owners of the assets. And we're still on that because the joint owners at the level of states are making input to a committee that we've set up to review this matter and further engage the Niger Delta Power Holding Company, that is the resident host of those assets, and the Bureau of Public Enterprises. Just this is the last one I'm taking.
My name is Friday from Channels TV. Since the
yes,
forum
Friday.
agreed to engage the organized labor on the issue of subsidy removal, whether to remove it, how to do it best so that no hardship should be removed on it.
Well, for us at the forum, it is a matter that is a going concern. We don't have a definitive issue on it because it's left to the Petroleum Industries Act. You heard me earlier. It is not for us. NMPC is now a private company, and the company should decide what it wants to do with the price of its products. It shouldn't really be the business of governors, really.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on.